Right, guys, VELO. I know there's VELO and there's VELA, and I get sometimes quite confused. VELA is coin that's associated with a DEX, and VELO, I would need to look it up. But because this is a chart requested by you guys, let's have a quick look. It seems to be one of the KuCoin gems. I have that in my KuCoin chart. As you can see, it had launched in September 2020. It's nearly 3 years old, and outside of, you know, this top and retest, it's just been downtrend since. Downtrend since. Let's just put a few lines on this and see where are some of our important levels here. Okay. Oh, come on. Where's my magnet? Why is it not working right now? When you want magnet to work, it just doesn't. These are obviously going to be important levels, guys, for us to look at, right? And to flip. So right now on the weekly chart, there is something of sorts in terms of possible climb back up, but it's definitely working on some structure. It had a pump from December, and it looks like it was a very nice move. There's a lot of zeros here, so it did like 13x. Amazing if you caught it. Okay. But it still has, I can see, you know, people are looking at coins that have had like very high all-time highs and coming back up, and like, you know, you're hoping you're gonna get back up to that. So that would be 187 if it was to come back up. Whether it will, I don't know. I need to know more about the project. I need to know as well, you know, I always remind you as well, guys, keeping an eye on the vesting schedule. How often are tokens being released? What are they doing in terms of building the project? Is there hype? Is there community? Is there developments? So these things will be very, very important to keep an eye on. And this is only simply looking at a couple of lines, guys, so we're going to go and try and get more technical here, but for me, for VELO to do something to be worth getting in, I'd like this to at least stay above this second purple line, so that is 0.0031, and give me more side action here, and just catch that support on the weekly. I'm sure, yeah, I was gonna say we are below 8 and 21. So if this was the case, and look at what happened here, where it actually caught the 8 as support and then it pumped. So that's, I didn't even turn it on yet, but I would be looking at that level just based even off these EMAs. Cloud looks crazy on the weekly because it's not giving us great information here on alpha trend. On the weekly, we had reversal, some green, but a bit more sell pressure still here with those red dots. Let's go to the daily, guys, because I'm just not getting a lot of information here. Okay. And we're going to try and see what is VELO doing and where is it corrected to. And this is now where I hate the magnet sometimes. get rid of everything because I can't see. Okay, so stay above, please stay above that purple line and stay above that fib 0.0028. And that would be some sort of confirmation that it wants to reverse this trend, that it does want to move. It's corrected a lot already from this point on. And see, this is like, you know, with that correction where we're already corrected below midpoint, went to the golden pocket and it lost 786, 886. It has to stay above those levels. I would want for VELO to keep that level before I decide to actually get in. Yeah, I think in short, I don't want to stretch this out. I don't know enough of this coin in terms of fundamentals. Maybe it's going to hit me later because so many coins I look at and sometimes their utilities, they're just but you know, because you've requested, so you know what you're looking at here, guys. Right, on the daily, so there's a shred of hope that those levels I'm looking at are going to remain intact. But look at the cloud. If it stays and everything kind of is lining up where your fibs, where your supports, where your EMAs are all together, so it is a very, very important level, key level for VELO to stay around and stick to, and basically stay. And look, you can add this trend line here as well if you wanted to. You know, we could. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I absolutely hate the magnet at times. So there's few you can draw. You can draw it here to these lines, line up, extend, and just count this as deviations and failure of, you know, holding it, because you're looking at this. Hold on a second, let me line it up more, and you see where it bounced and where it went. You can add a few more, you know, here just to join it with these lines here, and it also bounced. So you see why still this level is the key level for it to hold that formation for upside, for potential reversal, for this to start doing more things and giving us the fact that they're giving us vibes of reversal. If it falls below this level as 0.02 and below the cloud of 50 on the daily, I would hold off and I would wait and try and maybe even catch potentially all the way down here. I might risk some here in this area here. Where's my drawing box rectangle? But that is if it loses the cloud. That is if it starts. So I'd be looking at it around here, or even you see the green up here. Because if you look at this, it could be a big W. It could be another M formation here, failed reversal from this point on, M here, and continuation to the downside and correcting deeper. Keeping an eye, guys, on this. If you're not in, put your notifications on here. See what way it's closing. Is it giving sideways, or is it showing some weakness? Is it losing those levels? If it is, I would start looking at, you know, maybe a little bit higher, just, you know, have a little buy here, have a little buy here, a little buy here, and a little buy here. So that's it. That's for VELO. I hope this was helpful. If you have any more questions, please shoot, like, comment, subscribe to my videos to see more. And never ever be afraid to ask questions and learn from your own experience and others when it's there for you for free. Anyway, one last chart I want to look at, and it's my own personal favorite, and I'm done for today, and I hope to see you around soon.